Welcome back, everyone. In the previous video, we explored the idea that leadership does not always need loudness, that calmness, listening, and emotional steadiness can also be forms of strength. And today, I want to continue that conversation by focusing on something deeply understood in modern society. We often live in a world that mistakes softness for weakness, that mistakes are considered as soft, they are considered as weakness. People are taught that to survive they must become harder, louder, more aggressive, more emotionally distant. But what if gentleness is not weakness at all? What if some of the strongest people are the ones who remain kind in difficult environments? The ones who stay emotionally grounded without becoming cruel. The ones who protect others without needing dominance. In storytelling, gentle characters are often underestimated at first. They may not seek attention, power, or control, yet they quietly become the emotional center of the story. They listen, they observe, they create safety, and sometimes they change lives more deeply than the loudest characters ever could. Today's video is about the hidden strength of gentle people, why sensitivity requires courage, why emotional calmness is powerful, and why kindness should never be confused with weakness. Because in a world full of noise, gentleness may actually be one of the rarest forms of strength. So let's begin. Gentle people can still lead powerfully, and this is very important because many kind and sensitive people grow up believing they are too soft to lead. But gentleness is not the opposite of strength. Gentleness simply means strength without cruelty. A gentle leader can still set boundaries, still make decisions, still protect others, still create change. Storytelling gives us many examples of this. Like some characters become harsh, yet they remain deeply influential because they lead through integrity, compassion, and consistency. People follow them willingly because they feel respected rather than controlled. And perhaps that is the highest form of leadership, influence without intimidation. A gentle leader does not need fear to maintain authority, they lead through trust. So, why the world needs quiet leadership is a very connecting idea because directly to storytelling itself. Because storytelling shapes our understanding of leadership from childhood. The heroes we admire influence what we believe power looks like. And perhaps we need more stories where wisdom matters more than dominance. Emotional intelligence matters more than ego, calmness matters more than aggression, and kindness is portrayed as strength rather than weakness. Because real life desperately needs emotionally grounded leaders. Leaders who can remain calm during uncertainty, leaders who listen before judging, leaders who understand people instead of controlling them, leaders who value healing over chaos. So, quiet leadership does not always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like a teacher encouraging students to keep patience, a parent creating emotional safety, a friend staying calm during crisis, or a manager who listens carefully before making decisions. And these moments may seem small, but they deeply affect people's lives. Before I conclude, I want to leave you with this thought. that loudest person is not always the strongest person, and the quietest person should never be underestimated. Because true leadership is not about dominating every room, it is about bringing steadiness into uncertain spaces. It is about making people feel safe enough to grow. It is about wisdom, restraint, empathy, and authenticity. And sometimes the most powerful leaders are the ones who never need to announce their power at all. Thank you for listening. And if this lecture resonated with you, do like, share, and subscribe for more conversations on storytelling, emotional intelligence, creativity, quiet confidence, and mindful leadership.